Hi, today I'm coming to you from my car. I've just got back from a busy morning of drop-offs, dropping my daughter, my 7-year-old, at dance, and I'm feeling a little rushed, a little frazzled, and I'm looking forward to getting out of the car and just going inside and having a nice cup of tea and some time to myself. But what I thought I would do is, while I'm in the car, is to go through and practice dropping anchor, which is a super helpful tool. It's short, it's really simple once you start to understand it. You can do it almost anywhere. It's probably not great to do while you're driving, but when you've pulled over, or if you're at, say, even a stoplight, you can certainly use this technique. You can use it while you're waiting for a doctor's appointment, or perhaps at night if you're having difficulty sleeping. You can use it anytime throughout the day when you notice that there's this emotional storm, perhaps a bit of a chaotic moment in your life, or you're feeling overwhelmed or stressed or anxious. You can even use it when you're feeling grief or sadness as well, and tap into this practice. And it's about becoming aware of our thoughts and our feelings, but also connecting in with the physical body, connecting in with the present moment, and being able to do both at once. So, rather than become a sort of totally carried away by our thoughts and our feelings, this is a practice that helps you still connect in with the present moment, to be present and to be able to focus on both, and to still be able to do what it is you need to do in your day. So if that sounds good to you, stay around and practice dropping anchor with me. I would like to introduce myself if you're new here. My name is Simone, and I help busy, everyday people just like you and me to find more joy and calm in our lives. So let's get started. The first step, there's 3 steps to dropping anchor, and they are A, C, and E. So A is about acknowledging thoughts and feelings, just tuning into what it is you're experiencing in terms of your thoughts and feelings in the moment. C is coming into the body, connecting into the body and the present moment. So becoming more aware of the present moment, even though you're having these uncomfortable or big emotions. And E is engaging, and that's about engaging in the present moment, engaging in all of our senses, and engaging in what it is we might need to do in that moment. So getting on with our day, getting on with our life, whatever that might be, and not being carried away by the thoughts and emotions. So let's get started. A, just wanting to get you to slowly tap into the thoughts that you're experiencing in this moment. And so for me, I'm having a thought that it's been a really busy morning, and I'm having thoughts. I can't wait to just get inside and have a cup of tea and just sort of, calm myself and to ground and to settle and take a break. So you might be having all sorts of different thoughts. There's no right or wrong. There's no need to judge your thoughts or to judge yourself harshly for whatever it is you're thinking. Just notice what the thoughts are. So it might be, I'm so stressed right now, or I'm so worried about my exam, or I'm having a thought that I'm really worried about this test result or my health, whatever it might be. Just notice and acknowledge the thoughts that are coming up in this moment. That's step 1. As you're acknowledging the thoughts and the emotions, we'll move on to noticing more the feelings, the emotions that you're experiencing. So just tapping into those feelings that you might be experiencing, that might be present right now. Again, we're not judging them or judging yourself, but just noticing, how am I feeling in this moment? Just breathing naturally and normal throughout. Not trying to change any of the breath or anything. We're just noticing our feelings now. So maybe it's feeling stressed, or maybe I'm feeling exhausted, tired. Maybe it's I'm feeling overwhelmed. Maybe it's I am feeling sadness or grief. Or I'm feeling frazzled or rushed, which is a bit like me right now. Once we've noticed those thoughts and we've noticed those feelings, there is an invitation to check in with the body and notice if there's any sensations, whether you can feel that sensation of that feeling in your body anywhere. Perhaps if it is anxiety, just noticing, is there any tightness in the chest, or is there any clenching of the jaw, or is there any tightness perhaps in the shoulders or the neck? Perhaps if you're feeling tired, is the body feeling achy, or is the body feeling any particular sensations? So just noticing where you might be feeling any sensations in the body. And the next step is C, which is coming into the body, coming into the present moment. So I'm going to invite you now to just come into the body in whichever way feels good for you. So that could be rubbing the thighs with your hands. It may be actually pushing the balls of your feet into the ground and lifting the heels up off the floor. So just literally pushing the balls of the feet down into the ground, lifting the heels, rubbing the hands. It could be just stretching out. It could be perhaps placing the fingertips together and pushing away. We're just creating this movement to come into our bodies, perhaps noticing your sit bones, wherever it is you're sitting. It might be just rocking side to side, just really coming into your body, your physical body, and noticing how that feels. And you might still have these uncomfortable thoughts, these uncomfortable feelings. Just allow them to still be there. So allowing them to be there while we're coming into our body, we're connecting in with the present moment. Might be to stretch our arms up. Not that I can go very far, but stretching our arms up overhead. Maybe it's just turning our head to side, coming into the body. And then the next thing that we're going to do is E, which is engage in the environment around us, engage in the present moment, and engage in what it was we were doing or we need to do. So next is just to start to become aware of the environment around you. Maybe it's looking around and seeing what you can see. So I can see a few beautiful plants around me. I can see a fence. I can see sun. Can see some blue sky, a few clouds. So just noticing what you see. And then in the next step, just noticing what you can hear. Perhaps beyond my voice, is there anything else that you can hear right now? Then noticing, is there anything that you can taste in your mouth? For me, I had a coffee not too long ago, so I can still taste that coffee taste. Noticing any smells, any fragrances. And where you're feeling, maybe that's your hands, what they're touching, perhaps it's the surface that you're sitting in, just having an awareness of that sense of touch. And then now our next task is to come back into whatever it is we need to do, whether that's getting on with your day, whether that's, for me, going in and having my cup of tea. And just noticing how you feel after that simple dropping anchor practice. Remembering the 3 simple steps. It's A, acknowledging our thoughts and our feelings without judgment, without being harsh on ourselves, just allowing them, just acknowledging them, just noticing them. The C, coming into our body and just starting to become more aware of our physical body, connecting in with our physical body and the present moment. So that might be raising the heels off the ground. It might be rubbing the thighs. It could be pressing the fingertips together. It might be physical movements, shoulders perhaps, or head turning side to side. So coming back into the body. And then the E is to start to engage in the world around us. So noticing what's around us. You can bring in the 5 senses if that feels good. Really starting to tune in to the here and now and to notice what it is you need to do to engage in your day, to engage back. If you're new to my channel and you enjoyed this practice, please consider subscribing. I'm going to be sharing more of these tips and tools and the strategies that I use personally, but I also use with clients. I'm a really busy solo mum and I practice all of these things myself as well to keep me sane, to keep me grounded, to keep me more calm in the midst of the storm of life. So if you would like to share this video, please do. If you would like to leave me a comment, I would absolutely love to hear from you, and stay tuned for the next video where I'll be sharing more of these practices with you.